Hey, what's good? It's your boy, the Elitist Gamer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, we are going to be discussing subclass builds for the Hunter. We're going to talk about PvE and PvP builds. So, starting out, we're going to talk about the Bladedancer. Let's get started. So, as a Bladedancer, there are three exotic armor pieces that stand out the most. There's the Mask of the Third Man helmet, the Lucky Raspberry chest piece, and the Crest of Alpha Lupi chest piece. So, starting out with the helmet, it has an intellect roll, it has increased melee attack speed, replenish health when you pick up an orb, and Arc Blade uses less super energy. Now the last perk, that is actually the Encore perk, which will allow your Arc Blade to last longer when you use it. Replenishing health when you pick up an orb is great for the Crota's in hard mode raid, Vault of Glass on hard, the level 35 President of Elders, Nightfalls, anything where you are doing something difficult and you need to stay alive. So when your teammates generate those orbs for you, and you don't have a super. Now remember, the perk will not work when you have full super energy. So, just keep that in mind. And the intellect roll is really good. So, to the chest piece now. It has an intellect stat roll. First perk, Arc Bolt Grenade chains further, spawn with grenade energy, carry more ammo for heavy weapons, and fusion rifles. Now, Arc Bolt Grenade is honestly the best Bladedancer grenade. It's really good for PvE and PvP. And the ability to always have your grenade every time you respawn is great for Crucible. And even PvE as well. The Crest of Alpha Lupi. It has a strength stat roll. It allows you to revive teammates faster and to be revived faster by your teammates. You spawn more orbs, which is great for a Bladedancer because Bladedancers do not spawn that many orbs compared to gunslingers. You carry more ammo for your special weapons and for hand cannons, and we all know how great hand cannons and shotguns are right now. So, you also have the Radiant Dance Machines, but these are honestly more of just something to play around with than anything else. And you have the Don't Touch Me gloves, which are really great for the Crota's End raid. The Abyss part, getting through that. Other than that, it's not the best thing to use as a Bladedancer, but that's up to you if you chose to use it. And we will talk about these ones later on. Alright. So, on to the perks itself for the subclass. Flux Grenade, Skip Grenade, and Arc Bolt Grenade are going to be the three grenades you have. Now, Arc Bolt Grenade, as I said, is the best one for PvE and PvP in my opinion. These other two have their usefulness, but they just don't really stack up to this one. For your jumps, double jump, higher jump, better control. Better control, in my opinion, is the best jump to use for PvE as a Bladedancer. Rarely do you see anyone using the blank jump in PvE. It's amazing in Crucible for survival, getting away from people. Blank shotgun, we know how annoying and how honestly OP blank shotgun is right now. So yeah. For your Arc Blade Super, you have Showstopper, Razor's Edge, and Vanish. Now, for a PvE or PvP side of things, Showstopper and Razor's Edge are great. Showstopper will allow you to discharge electrical energy around you when you press R2, and Razor's Edge will channel electricity through the ground and take out targets when you press R2. Now, for PvE, if you are using the Bladedancer subclass as a support role, Vanish will allow you to activate your super, go invisible, move around the map, capture objectives, get away from enemies and survive, revive teammates that are down. And in the Crucible, this will actually allow you to go off radar and be stealthy. Especially if you're a sniper, this might be something that might interest you. Or if you're just a person who plays a long or mid-range gunfighting game, then, you know, this is great for you. For your melee ability, for Blink Strike, you have Backstab. Hitting the enemy from behind will cause double damage. Escape Artist. Hitting the enemy will make you go invisible. And you have Fast Twitch. Now, Escape Artist is great for PvE, along with Vanish. You can just hit somebody and go invisible. Now, Fast Twitch, this will allow you to use your Blink Strike more often, which is really good for PvP. So, Armor, Recovery, Agility for this next row of perks. For this row and this row. I always preach using Armor. That's why you see my recovery so low here, because I honestly believe that armor will save your life. I believe in being able to take more damage and survive and kill your target versus running away and hiding and staying back while you let your health recover. Recovery does have its usefulness. It really does, but I just believe armor is the overall better option. But it's whatever suits your playstyle. And regardless of whatever your playstyle is, as a hunter, you need to have your agility up as much as you can, because that's what the hunter is about, speed. Now, for this row of perks, we have Fleet-Footed. Increases your maximum sprint speed and extends your slide distance. This will allow you in the Crucible or PvE to just run around and move faster around the map, and to just slide in and shotgun people quicker, or you know, get out of the way. Quick Draw makes your weapons reload faster. And Shadowjack, this stacks along with Vanish and Fast Twitch, Escape Artist, to allow you to stay invisible longer. Now, for your last row of perks, Encore, which, as I talked about earlier, is the last perk for the Mask of the Third Man helmet, which allows your arc blade to last longer. So if you're using Mask of the Third Man, you will not need to use this perk, and you can choose one of the other two options. Stalker, this is a PvE perk, more so than anything, because it works with all the other invisibility abilities, allowing you to be that support class and be invisible and stealthy. And Hungering Blade, this is a great perk to use with the Mask of the Third Man in Crucible. It'll allow you to get your health back every single time you get a kill, and you already have the Encore perk with the Mask of the Third Man. So you're getting your super use longer than you normally would, and you are also staying alive. And Bladedancers already have a damage resistance when they activate their super, so yeah, that's pretty scary when you think about it. So, high intellect, high discipline is what I go with for my Bladedancer, because I want to always have my grenades up, I want to always have my super up. 270 points is the highest you can go for any specific stat for intellect, discipline, or strength. Anything over 270 is a waste. It doesn't give you an extra boost or anything like that. If you want to have your melee ability up, by all means, work on a strength build and a discipline build, or a strength and intellect build. But who wouldn't want to always have their super up? So, to each his own, you know. Now, moving on, we are going to talk about my favorite hunter subclass for now, the Gunslinger class.